Hey, welcome back. Before starting, I wanted to thank you all for the subscribes up to this point. It may not be too many, like a viral thing, but it makes a difference. I have been doing a lot of research on how to improve the quality of the videos and putting them into practice. Now, as you can hear, I'm recording this at home and placing it over the video you're seeing. Why? Basically, noob mistake. I didn't check the GoPro settings with the external powered mic, and at the end, everything I explained on the road got lost on the thing called air. So, anyways, getting into the good stuff. As you remember, my rocket broke months ago and got it back 2 weeks ago. If you're not familiar with what happened, you can check it out in the video. Um, I'm gonna put it at the end of this video. Triumph denied 2 times the warranty claim based on clutch parts being faulty. And they stated that clutch parts are not covered since they're considered normal wear. In my defense, and I think you'll agree with me in this, a normal clutch wear happens around 30 to 40,000 miles, and not even that. I mean, I have never heard of someone that has to had to change the clutch plates because they were out before that mileage. I have read a lot around the websites, and 30 to 40,000 miles, it's to check if everything is okay with the clutch plates, to see if you need any kind of maintenance. Not that 18, 16 miles old, not at 1,816 miles old. At the third attempt, I submitted a claim with the BBB, which is the Best Business Bureau. Bureau? I don't know how to spell it, guys. Along with a very harsh email to Triumph UK stating that they are breaking a contract with me but not complying with the warranty from a factory purchase, and I was going to take legal action. Well, no surprise, after 30 minutes after I sent that email, they responded like immediately saying we're gonna approve your claim. So I was like, okay, all right. And actually, they called me when I was taking a little road trip for a job interview out of town, and I was driving like 80 miles an hour on the Ford Escape. That's my wife's Ford Escape, and so we were driving on the highway on the interstate. And then I received this call from UK, and it was Triumph, and I was like a little surprised, so I had to answer the phone. My wife was all mad because I had my coffee on one hand, the wheel on my knee, my phone under my neck, and the sheriff trooper behind me. So I just wanted to make sure not to crash and listen to everything this guy was saying and not to get a ticket. So, um, basically, he said that um, just wanted to make sure that everything went smooth, and I was like, well, I don't know yet. I haven't received my bike. I don't have my bike on my hands. And he's like, well, you know what? We think that you made the claim with the BBB uh, a little before we approved your claim. And I was like, bro, okay, I don't want to be like arrogant or anything, but you approved the claim the third time that I submitted it only after I made the claim with the BBB. So he just stayed a little quiet, and he said, well, the thing is that we already talked to the dealership, and they said they're gonna deliver the bike uh, for you today, and like that's not gonna happen, man. But he wanted to ask me if I could remove the claim from the BBB. And I said, again, I don't want to sound like arrogant or anything, but I just want to defend myself. So I'm not going to remove anything until I have my bike good and running with me. And he like, I completely understand. So we were having a nice conversation. Nobody was angry or anything. Very polite conversation. So at the end, I hang up, and the next day, yeah. So after they approved the claim, the local dealership went ahead and ordered all the replacement parts. But for my bad luck, one of the parts was only available on the UK and took 1 week to get here, which is not bad at all, if I may say. After that, they assembled everything and gave me a call asking me to go pick up the bike. I went over there and I asked the technician who worked on my bike, very nice guy. Uh, Honestly, I don't remember your name, bro, but thank you very much. You made a really good job. And so I asked him what happened to the aluminum debris swimming in the oil at the bottom of the engine. So he said that they removed the oil sump, which is where all the oil is resting when the bike is not running, and the oil pump can pick up more oil to spread it up into the engine. So they removed the oil sump and wash it with brake cleaner to get rid of everything. I asked him, I suppose I'm going to see some particles in the oil filter when the time comes for maintenance. And very sure of himself, he said, no, you will not. So, I mean, that we'll see until then. I have another 8,000 miles to go with the bike, so I can go into another oil change on the bike. Because they put new oil on the bike, so I'm gonna check it on, I think, in 5,000 miles, and then if it's, we'll see when we get there, and you guys are gonna know. Now, how the bike has behaved until now, the rocket feels like nothing happened ever. Not a single weird noise or shaking, which is good. And yeah, so basically I had my bike back, and that's what it is. I wanted to thank you all and shout out to my local dealership, Viva Power Sports, here in El Paso, Texas. They were on my side in every step of the way. Even with the second rejected claim from Triumph, I was getting my wallet ready to pay some money to get the rocket fixed. But they say, hey, hold on. Let us try again, make some calls, and then we see what are we gonna do. So I really appreciate their efforts in every step of the process. And please subscribe, like, and comment what you think about all this. All right, be safe.